on, you guys? Welcome to week 6 of my cutting vlog. In this video I am 11 weeks out. It is currently, as I'm recording this today, it is March 17th. I just got done with my finals and a lot of crazy stuff at school. I have been a little bit backed up with my video making, so I have a lot of footage from the last few weeks. So I'm gonna be basically taking these next 2 weeks. I have the rest of finals week to kind of hang out and spring break to catch up on my video making and get content out to you guys. So I do apologize that this video is a little bit behind schedule. It is for the first week of March. I've kind of been thinking about it, and I want to make my video editing process a little more informal and break up the videos a little bit rather than just having like one 16-minute long video of each week, which can get kind of boring and really tedious to edit. I'm actually gonna break up each week into a couple of different vlogs. That way you guys can get more content. It's a little bit shorter. I have less editing time and I can crank it out to you guys faster and not be behind like I currently am, and I am sorry about that, but I have 2 weeks that I'm gonna be catching up so I can get information out to you. So anyway, in this video, which is the first week of March, I am 11 weeks out, 6 weeks into my cut. At this point I was still at 150 grams of carbs, 140 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fat a day with 3 sessions of 40 minutes of low intensity steady state cardio a week. My average weigh-in for week 11 was 135.3 pounds, where the week before I was 136.2 pounds. So almost a pound of weight loss there, which is pretty steady. I'm gonna keep this intro pretty short. Like I said, I'm gonna be splitting these up, making them a little more informal so you guys can get more content. So in this video, you're gonna be seeing more of the food that I've been having throughout the week. Some veggies, some eggs, some brownies, and a Bodybuildingcom order, so stay tuned for all that. And then in the next few days I'll be putting up the training footage as well as the grocery haul from this week, so stay tuned for that as well. And I'm sorry if I do get a little bit repetitive. I'm just really excited to show you guys everything that's going on. So without further ado, let's get started. It's a beautiful Seattle day. I'm watching Jessica Petronis's latest Q&A, and I love this girl so much. She's absolutely fantastic. But I wanted to share with you guys real quick. I didn't actually pull out the thing I wanted to share with you guys. Hold on. So if you watched my last full day of eating while on a cut, I'm thinking about putting up another one, but if you watched that last video, you saw me make the breakfast item, where it was kind of like the omelet slash French toast English muffin kind of thing. Somebody actually mentioned that that's called broast, which is kind of funny. I've been basically doing that for the last 2 months for breakfast, and it's super tasty. I really enjoy it. But today, and for the last couple days, I've actually been adding something new to it that I've really liked. Just a little bit at first, but I'm enjoying it more and more. This is 2 eggs and 1 egg white. Look how dark yellow that is. That's crazy. That's some good eggs in there. And I've been adding this Colonel seasoned butter seasoning to it, and it's really tasty. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and butter seasoning. Really good. Thought I'd share that with you all. I wanted to show you guys this because it's too good not to share. I have 1 belt sander brownie cake thing at the bottom, I swear, and then I have a Fiber One brownie and almost a serving of Cocoa Puffs. It is a chocolatey kind of day. I did make an order this past Friday from Bodybuildingcom, and I love their shipping. I love the fact that they get stuff to you within 2 days, and the dorms typically take an extra day to actually process packages just because it all goes to a centralized location and they have to distribute it everywhere, so usually the dorms take even longer to distribute things. But I ordered this, I want to say Friday night, and it's Monday night, and I have it, and I'm really excited. So I will open that up and show you guys what I got. So as you guys can see, I got a 5-pound tub of Dymatize Elite Casein. It's the rich chocolate flavor. I've literally been using this product for 3 years, ever since I started lifting. I love it. It wasn't on sale. It's about $50 for the entire container, which kind of sucks, but I use it every single day, so totally fine with me. I'm going to start taking creatine just because I'm cutting and I don't really want to see any strength losses. And finally, I got my boyfriend a little surprise because he is a huge fan of Robert Irvine. The cooking channel and Food Network is on all the time in his room, and he loves Robert Irvine. So Robert Irvine actually came out with this Fit Crunch cookies and cream bar, and it has like 7 different layers. It looks really good. It's definitely on the high price range. The macros are a little high in fat, pretty low in carb compared to protein. only 1 gram of fiber. It's not exactly a Quest bar, but my boyfriend absolutely loves Robert Irvine, and he really likes the Muscle Farm Combat Crunch bars, and these look really, really similar to it. They're also cookies and cream, which are the Cookie Panda's absolute favorite flavor, so I'm going to surprise him with these, and of course I'm going to have a few of my own. Maybe I'll give him one, maybe I'll give him the whole box and just take one. We'll see. We'll see how hungry I get. And finally I got a little sample. I don't actually know what this is. I guess, okay, testosterone enhancing, thank you. That's just what I need. Bodybuildingcom thinks I'm a boy! But I hope you guys enjoyed that very, very, very small Bodybuildingcom haul. What's going on, guys? It's Friday afternoon. I have been kind of stressed out of my mind this week because I'm in a capstone class and we had a really big project presentation due today, and we did that this morning. We were in our meeting at 8 o'clock. We presented at 11:30 a.m. Got finished up, and then we had a catered lunch by Panera Bread, which I was actually planning on going home for lunch because I knew that we were gonna have a lunch provided and I was gonna go home and like eat a Quest bar or something. I think a lot of times at social functions and at provided lunches, it's really it's usually catered, and there's usually a lot of really fatty food. The portions are usually really big, so I was really stressed because I wasn't really sure what it was going to be. It turned out to be Panera. Not the least macro-friendly thing in the world. And I decided, and I actually took a look at some of the options that were there, and they had different sandwiches and they were wrapped and labeled and everything. Didn't have the nutritional info on them, but they just came in boxes and were labeled like turkey or ham and cheese or stuff like that. So I was actually going to go home after we presented and leave my team to kind of have lunch together. And then I was like, wait a minute, this isn't flexible dieting. If I go home because I can't, what? This is stupid. I could easily incorporate it into my macros. So I did have, this was kind of like a weird, proud moment for me where usually my tendency would be to avoid that situation and avoid, like, if I can't eat something and I have to eat a Quest bar or like a protein bar instead of having what everybody else is having, that's going to be really awkward. I might as well go home. That's kind of the situation that I usually predict happening, but I didn't let it happen this time, and I was able to be flexible. And yeah, I wasn't able to have, like, you know, the giant cookies that are the size of your face, but I was able to incorporate one of the turkey sandwiches into my macros, and I didn't have to go home and eat by myself. I could eat with my teammates and, you know, talk and get to know each other better, and it was nice. It was, you know, that's one of my goals with flexible dieting, is to be able to go out with people more, be able to be, you know, take part in social interactions that happen over food without feeling like some sort of like outcast or outsider or having to go home because it's awkward for me to bring my own protein bars or whatever. And I didn't even need a protein bar. I had like a real sandwich and it was catered, and it was a non-scale victory, and that was pretty exciting for me. But before that, I was really, really stressed. I was really nervous, so I wasn't really like in the mindset to eat, but I did have half of a pure protein bar, which is really, really tasty. I really recommend them. They are a little pricier, but they're definitely really good. The macros are pretty decent as well. I believe it's like 14 grams of carbs, 16 or 17 grams of protein, and like 7 or 8 grams of fat, so a little higher on the fats, but they're really tasty. They taste more like a candy bar than a protein bar, to be honest. And then I noticed they had really, really giant cookies everywhere. My boyfriend absolutely loves M&M cookies. Like, he's crazy about them, and he buys like a pack of 50 every week. I'm not joking about that. I'll take you guys, I guess I might take you guys into the store just to show you that he has like 50 M&M cookies that he buys. But I got him one big M&M cookie, and then on the way out I noticed there were a lot of leftovers, so I grabbed 3 more, and I'm going to give them to him. Not that I wouldn't be able to eat them. I'm sure I could somehow factor them into my macros, but I'd rather have Oreos and ice cream and chocolate than cookies, and that's just kind of a personal preference. But kind of going off topic here, it is around 2 p.m. I am watching Generation Iron on Netflix. What I've been doing lately, I got my creatine order in, as you guys probably saw. I usually make one thing of Crystal Light for every few days, and I'll have a glass of Crystal Light with the creatine itself, and I've just been mixing it into that. So gonna do that, and then when we go to the gym later, I'm probably gonna get some footage for you guys, so stay tuned. What's up, you guys? It's Saturday night. I'm watching a little bit of Agent Carter. I wanted to share my meal with you guys real quick because I had to whip out one of my big plates for this. I had a lot of cauliflower left over that I boiled a few days ago, so I thought I'm pretty sure it was gonna go bad if I didn't use it. So I had about 270 grams of cauliflower, so I used that with some leftover chicken and Brussels sprouts, and I'm excited because I've been experimenting with Brussels sprouts for a little while, and I think I finally have the technique down to where they cook all the way through and they're crunchy and they're tasty. It's a pretty macro-friendly meal, in my opinion anyway. So we have some Brussels sprouts with onion and garlic powder on them, seasoned them quite a bit, and then I made 270 grams of boiled cauliflower. I pan-fried it, and before I pan-fried it, I actually tossed it in about 10 grams of oat flour, as well as 2 tablespoons of wheat germ, and a whole bunch of seasonings like onion powder, parsley, and garlic powder. And finally, I have a cooked chicken breast with a little bit of ragu tomato sauce and low moisture pork skim mozzarella. So I'm about to dig into this. It is 37 grams of carbs, 40 grams of protein, 10 grams of fat from the cheese, and about 15 grams of fiber, most of that coming from the cauliflower and the Brussels sprouts, of course. So I'm very excited because I am finally getting this cooking thing down, and it's looking pretty good. Alright guys, lessons learned: do not put wheat germ into stuff that you're cooking on a stovetop, especially cauliflower. It just it's too thick, it's too flaky. It doesn't, I meant to use it more as a flour base, but it turned out to be it just tastes like you're eating like herbs. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's too dry and it ends up all over your mouth. So the taste of the cauliflower was fine, but then I would just get massive chunks of wheat germ. Do not put wheat germ into your cauliflower. 10 points if you can guess why I need glasses. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed all the food and sups and random tidbits of this video. I should be putting out footage from the training as well as my grocery haul later this week, so stay tuned for that. Go over and follow me on Instagram if you haven't yet, because I always post updates about when I've posted a new video, so you can stay tuned. But as always you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me as I got done with all my finals and all that crazy group project stress. I'm looking forward to the next 2 weeks when I can get down and edit footage and make videos for you guys and hopefully help you along the way. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Leave a comment below. I love getting to know you guys. As I say in every single video, I get a little bit repetitive. I'm sorry about that. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can stay posted for updates and keep updated about when I post new videos, which will be more frequently now that I decided to not make 15, 17-minute long videos anymore. As always, a huge thank you to you guys for your support. It really means a lot to me. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I'll see you guys soon, and as always, don't stop growing.